London is getting back to work after the deadly terror attack in the heart of the city. Britain's Prime Minister is promising stronger anti-terror messages and measures after 7 people were killed and at least 48 injured. She said, enough is enough. CBS News has learned 2 Americans are among those hurt. One is in critical but stable condition.
3 attackers drove a van through crowds, walking over the famous London Bridge. Then they got out and started stabbing people in a busy restaurant area. Armed police responded and killed the attackers. Since then, they've carried out a series of raids and detained a group of people looking for connections to the attackers. Elizabeth Palmer is in central London at the scene of the attack on London Bridge. The nearby Borough Market area was packed with visitors out on a Saturday night who ran for their lives. ISIS claimed responsibility for the rampage. Elizabeth, good morning.
Good morning. Yes, I'm standing on London Bridge where the attack happened. It's half opened again this morning, expected to open fully later today. And it's several miles from the outer East London suburbs where police have been making arrests in the last 24 hours directly related to the attack. They say they're looking for accomplices. Today's arrests add to more than a dozen made on Sunday in the area where one of the attackers is believed to have lived. In London, police patrols have been stepped up, backed by a vast intelligence network that's been tracking potentially violent radicals. In fact, recently, the police have been detaining an average of 1 person a day on terrorism-related charges. Chief Cressida Dick.
But I would just remind people that we do have literally thousands, in fact tens of thousands of people who we would regard as subjects of interest.
On Saturday night, it took 8 minutes for police to shoot the 3 attackers dead, wearing what turned out to be fake suicide belts. Back on the bridge, though, victims were fighting for their lives.
You do this! You keep going!
The police know who the attackers are, but haven't named them. This is believed to be them caught on cell phone video on the prowl for people to stab just before they were killed, leaving mayhem in their wake and a trail of shocked and bleeding victims. Minutes before the attack, Brad Myers, on vacation from Florida, took a selfie on the bridge and walked away. Then he heard the van mount the sidewalk. But you saw it accelerate.
Yes, definitely saw and heard it accelerate.
Here's the photo he took afterwards. Victims and their possessions strewn all over the road.
I do think that everyone needs to see, what is going on and what we're up against.
Britain's Prime Minister Theresa May this morning put it into words.
This was an attack on London and the United Kingdom, but it was also an attack on the free world.
The challenge, of course, is what to do to prevent another attack. And whatever strategy the government comes up with, it's going to be controversial, difficult, and expensive. Gayle?
Thank you, Elizabeth Palmer, reporting from London.